Welcome to another interesting episode on the Women's Talk Show. I'm not saying it's your girl. My name is Wumi. And yeah, today I'll be having a wonderful guest all the way from the University of Nsukka. Hey! All the way, my dearies, all the way. So, yeah, today we'll be talking about a very important controversial topic, and that is sexual harassment and sexual assault. It appears that a lot of people do not know the difference between these two and they mix up with it. So today I would like you to because my people, they want to know you. You know, you're a fine face they are seeing on the screen for the first time. So just give us a brief introduction about yourself, your school, what you do, and all and all.
Alright, so my name is Itro. I'm a 300 level student in University of Nigeria in Nsukka. I'm studying food science and technology, and it's not about cooking, mind you.
Notes.
It's about preservation, preparation, storage, production of food products. I'm talking about things like beverages. I'm talking about things like cereals, cornflakes.
All your golden mocha pops.
Yes, I'm talking about things like Maggi. I'm talking about things like basically everything that is not cooked from the farm, but that is processed, packaged in those nylons and anything that you add to food to make it nice, or that you can eat alone. That's what food technology is all about. So
okay, so so what do you do?
okay, yeah.
As
right
a student, to tell us about your hustle. Hustle in the University of Nsukka. How is hustle like DSF? Tell us.
The hustle. By the way, I have an online store for students, basically. So it's cheap, it's affordable. It's mostly female footwear right now.
Alright.
The West Shop Africa. You can follow us on Instagram.
The West Shop
And
Africa.
on Facebook, you can find us on Facebook and Instagram at the West Shop Africa. Apart from that, I'm also into digital marketing, which means I, behind the scenes, manage a lot of your favorite pages that you go to.
Wow, are you serious?
So I'm doing that. Presently, I'm working on 2 pages right now.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay, so today actually we want to talk about sexual harassment and sexual assault, the differences we want to share with you, because a lot of people, it appears that they cannot tell the difference. Sometimes they are being harassed and they say it's sexual assault. So today we're going to be shedding more light on those two controversial topics. But before we get into the video, we have to, get to know you. We'll give you some questions that you will not know. Just tell us everything about yourself. You will not even know that you have told us. Okay, so the first question I'll be asking you is since you're a fashion person and you manage the West Shop Africa, would you rather go for high fashion or just very low-key fashion, like not too jigget?
My style is simple and classy. That's what I like every day. Comfortable.
So you go for totally
simple.
casual?
Yeah, I go for casual any day, anytime.
Okay. So what do you feel passionately about for in life? Like, what do you feel passionately about?
Okay, one of my greatest passions in life is about helping others. I believe so much in the fact that life is very, very short, and you want to spend your time being of help to others, because what else are you put on this earth for? So I'm about spreading love, light. I feel like this God help somebody that I know. I want to share it with you. I want to help you. I want to do this. I'm very passionate about helping others.
So you see, I have. This is indeed very special. Actually, okay. So describe your perfect day. What is your perfect day like?
Big.
You said babe. Oh my goodness.
Okay. My perfect day is waking up peacefully. You know that kind of week that I won't come and shout at you, or like they come and bang your door. No.
God, you have to come watch this.
No, nothing like that. Please wake up peacefully, pray, then probably just that kind of work like in your house, working. Just carry your laptop, do 1 or 2 things.
Oh my goodness.
Ching ching.
Now look aside. What talents or skills like do you have?
Basically, I say I'm not talented.
That question is so off me sometimes.
I don't know if I'm talented. I just like learning new things. And now I'm exploring baking.
Oh, I see your post. I see you. Wow, are you serious? Wow.
So I'm exploring baking. I just basically like learning new things. If I feel like something catches my interest, I like it. I like fashion. I don't know if I'm going to fashion design later in life. I don't know. But if I'm going to go, this is larger scale. I don't feel like I want to do clothes. I want to go to other things like accessories,
shoes, bags,
design, all this kind of stuff.
That's perfect. Okay, so what's your favorite place to hang out, and why do you like? What do you like about it?
My house.
Oh my god.
My house is favorite place. Serious, I'm a deep introvert. It's deep girl.
It's very deep.
No, serious. You always catch me with a book or watching a movie. I just like staying at home and just being relaxed in my safe space. I don't like the song. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, so it's nice getting to know you. Actually, you have a very great personality. As you can see, it's not just me. So let's get into what we have for you today. We're discussing sexual assault and rape. And I said rape, sexual assault and sexual harassment. Now it appears that 90% of the girls in Nigeria get sexually harassed on a daily basis. Yes, and even around the world.
Yeah.
So we're going to first make you know that there is a difference between sexual harassment and sexual assault. So can you tell us?
So sexual harassment is when you're harassed sexually by words. Basically, there's no form of physical contact. All right, it's just fine, get say your yansh be see
That's
you
an
don't even
harassment.
get breast. I
That's
cannot even
harassment.
try you now because I did look you. Sexual assault, on the other hand, is when there's a form of physical contact, either by slapping your butt or by touching your breast by mistake in traffic. We know how they do it.
From what she has said, sexual harassment and sexual assault are two different things. Harassment is just being either getting unwarranted remarks, sexual remarks about any part of your body, or sexual advances. Though he hasn't touched you yet, he hasn't raped you already, but making that kind of sexual assault is now when you now come in contact with that person, any form of contact. And now, one common form of sexual assault that is very common in society today is rape. We'll get to that, but let's first discuss sexual harassment. Have you had any experiences of sexual harassment?
Well, and I used to turn them down immediately. I even have an example. I just remember when they were saying this thing now. When I moved to where I'm staying now in school, I was new to the environment. I don't have a roommate, so I'm staying alone. So the first time I had to buy gas, I didn't know where to buy the gas from. So eventually I asked around and I found the guy that was in the gas. And then I just entered the shop, I gave him my gas to fill. And the next thing the man was telling me, oh my gosh, see your bum bum, see your breast, see your lips. I was like, are you okay? That's what I told him. My mom is not to be well. I just told him, are you okay? This is how you talk to people that you don't know. He was shocked because he didn't expect that. You know, girls will just smile, some people will blush,
or they won't even come back there again. They'll just not
carry
want to
their
ever
bags.
come
I
back
don't
there.
see you don't talk to people like that. Are you okay? You don't know me from anywhere. Which one is my breast?
I was having a conversation with somebody on my contact list, and I was like, what is not right is not right.
Thank you.
Because you do it does not mean that it
And
is
because
right.
plenty people do it doesn't
mean that it is right. I'm like, how would you be passing as a girl? Like me now, honestly, I won't lie to you. There are times when in school, I'm serious, there's a particular hostel where they catcall girls. When you are passing, they say nasty things about your body, either your shape. If you like wear longer, they will still see something in your body to say. Do you understand that kind of thing? So you feel very insecure passing there. Do you know that there are times like that? I will go and talk. There was one particular day they took their life, because every time they take their life, they're always very jobless. So they'll just sit there in front of their windows and be catcalling girls, waiting for you to pass. So when I was passing, I heard them catcalling other girls. Do you know what I did?
Wow.
I went to go and turn that. It was a very long, but because I cannot handle it. Do you understand? I cannot handle it. That kind of thing can make me.
The bad part about it is that many guys don't understand that girls actually go through lengths not to go through that thing.
And they're telling me, we just do it for fun and now cruise. Guy, you made me talk because of your cruise. God. Goodness, don't worry. When you see me on the road, just come and tell me all those things you're saying in your room. If you get in mind, come and tell me. So basically, a lot of these things have been happening, and it has affected a lot of girls. Honestly, you see that sometimes girls don't even like to go out alone. If they want to go to maybe a mall, they like to go with them because they feel very comfortable among them because you know
Yeah.
that I have someone to defend me
In
if somebody.
case-
Do you
yes.
know that? That's why most of the times when guys say come alone and they are bringing their friends, it's because most of them just feel very insecure. It's not because
Yes,
they want
they
their
want
friends
to
to come and chop your money, because that's the mentality Nigerian guys have, and they want to chop my money. Most of them just feel very insecure that okay, this boy I'm meeting, what if he's
Yes, so
what if he tells me that, what if he do you get? So
Yes,
the fact that they feel insecure is not supposed to be so, and that's because of the things that are happening lately. Have we covered everything about sexual harassment? Let's say anything you want to say.
Nah, I'm good. Okay. Like that.
So sexual harassment also occur in workplaces whereby you tell the.
I feel like that one is even worse because when we're in a workplace, you have equal rights and I have equal rights. The same employment contract they gave you, the same employment contract they gave me. You understand? So why would you now come and be making me feel uncomfortable where I'm working? I feel like workplaces should take extra effort.
You can report to the police when you're being sexually harassed. A lot of Nigerian girls, even guys get
I don't even
harassed
know about
too.
that.
Let's not just try and I'm not being gender biased, but on a scale of 1 to 100, we know that majority of the people getting harassed are the females. So that's why we focus more on the majority.
Yeah.
So it's not like we're saying guys usually don't get harassed. They do, but majority falls on the female. And I'd like to tell you that subsection 232 of the law says that has its punishment for sexual harassment. So if you're being sexually harassed, I'm going to drop the numbers you can call when anybody harasses you. I'm going to drop it below the screen so that you can see. So if anybody harasses you sexually, you have your right to
them.
Yes, you have the right to report. So please, so that you don't feel like the law does not cover it. It covers it. Let me tell you, sexual. So let's go to now. The very common one, and that's the one we're going to discuss, is actually rape. It's very common. And in your own definition, what would you say rape is?
Rape is when you penetrate a female.
We used to think that sex is just penetrating. Now that there is oral and anal. Orally, anally, anyone you do,
ask consent. Know your body.
as long as it's any form of sexual intercourse and it is without consent, it is rape. There are different forms of rape.
Not raped me, but I would say I've been assaulted, but like you said, the form of touching, but it wasn't rape. I've been assaulted, but it wasn't rape. Alright, there was no penetration. Then you thought it was this is a very it was a family friend. It was a family friend, someone that I didn't expect, and I was just in SS3 when it happened. I was so naive and innocent. And I went on an errand to his house because my mom sent me there. And when we were about leaving, I went to my brother. My brother was way ahead of me. So when somebody's trying to escort you out, that kind of thing. So I was walking with him, basically like a father figure, if you ask me. And so he started doing all the whole touching thing. And I was like.
It will shock you at first, like,
There's always this
what is happening?
and then like, what's going on? And after that day, I just lost all respect for him. Like, I told my mom, I told my dad, my father was so angry. But then, what had happened, but I lost all respect for him. And it was a very bad experience. It's something that I feel like I can never forget in my life. And I want to protect my children from that kind of thing, from experiencing. But the truth is that you can't say, how was I supposed to know that this man harbored such thoughts for a girl in SS3 that is like old enough to be your daughter? How was I supposed to know? Did I dress indecently to his house? Obviously no, I just went on an errand to go and collect something mom's cash for it. So like most of the time it's not the lady's fault. A lot of people say I still listen to the thing and say, oh, why are you dressing indecently? But it's about your mentality. If somebody has shiko in their head, just have shiko in their head.
Like it is what it is. But if you wear that's what I keep telling people. If you wear jalamia, hijab, a rapist that sees you will still rape. The rapist does not care whether you are wearing short skirt, long skirt. He can tear it as long as it's something you can tear and penetrate. He doesn't care. So, do you know that majority of us standing, walking, sitting, feeling like, oh, this thing does not concern me, has been assaulted one form or the other during their lifetime without even knowing. Do you know? How about all those kids, those young boys while they were little, that they will bring lesson teacher to come and teach them in the house, and before you know it, the young boys, they are just having classes, normal lesson, and the teacher is fondling with their private parts, and they don't know what it is, they are enjoying it, so they don't understand. Do you understand?
Yeah.
A lot of, I have a lot of young boys have come to tell me stories like this. When you ask them, how do you lost your virginity, most of the young boys I know that are like my friends, they are grown up today, they tell me it's either through one lesson teacher or the other. So it's just that most of them don't speak up. A lot of girls too, when they go to their uncle's place, I want to go and see my cousin. So it's just like, that's what when you were saying your story, I said you really have the courage and boldness to tell your parents, and that's because of the relationship. Wow.
You don't even understand the drama that happened. It took me because I had gotten into school and I was sick one time in school, and my mom came to see me. She came all the way from Lagos to school to see me, and I was so angry because I had carried this incident for a very long time. Because it's someone like the family friend. How was I supposed to tell my daddy and say, oh, that this person was touching me in a way that I did not like, this person was trying to, like, it took me a while to tell my parents because I was scared, first of all. Second of all, I was in shock. I was like, I can't even believe what was happening. Tell mom. When mommy came to school, I was so pissed off at her. I was like, so you can come all the way from Lagos to Suka just because I'm sick, and you cannot care enough to say, okay, it's not her fault, so how was she supposed to know? But if we had that relationship, that close relationship, why shouldn't I have a problem with telling her? Do you understand? So I feel like it's even now recently that we're trying to develop that kind of relationship after that incident happened. Because my mom, she even cried. I know that she learned a very big lesson from that event. Because when I told her, she was crying, I was crying. It was very emotional,
dramatic.
I'm telling you. Whether it's just by touching or by you actually doing the act of raping, it's not right. You're not supposed to do that to somebody else. Because if somebody does that to you, how would you feel? And it's not cruel. It's not a joking matter. It's something very, very serious that actually has effect.
So a lot of children, as I was saying, have been assaulted one form or the other that they do not know, and sometimes they do, but they can't even tell anybody. The parents who are supposed to be the first people they should confide in and tell, they are far apart from their kids. That's one thing I want to bring to you. Nigerian parents, African parents, please learn to establish a relationship between you and your children, not just your female children, your because let's give them the opportunity to express themselves. You don't be too harsh and too, just at least relax. Because if we actually had that kind of strong bond, that when you go out and somebody calls you that kind of name and says, hey you, look at your ass, you can come and say, Mom, do you know that I was going on shit? This guy called me names. He was making excessive reference to my body parts, Mommy. And then your mom will stand up and say, what's the meaning of that?
Yeah.
But African parents, he was making us say, you too. Look at the short gown you are wearing. Why would you say your leg is? Why would you say you have the best? Why would you say you have the best?
It's actually very true. Parents are always all these women that fondle housemaids, that fondle with the little babies, that fondle with little boys.
There's no even justification for any rapist out there. There's no
justification.
Yes, you don't have, because just because of how many minutes of pleasure, you cost somebody a lifetime of mental issues. Think about it now. I think the best thing for us to do is, first off, I heard that there is an evaluating team in Nigeria. So if you have either been raped or harassed, I think you should report it first to the police. Then they take you to the evaluating team where they hear your story out, and they will say, okay, this is a rape, this is a case of assault. Oh, okay, no, this is a case of harassment. I didn't know till I had a Instagram live video with a lecturer of mine. Have that team, and please, I beg you, if you go to social media first, that team will not take you serious.
Yes.
It is only a reported case that when you, it is a different case when you report the case and then your case was not listened to, no justice, then you can now come to social media to fight for justice. That's because you have reported. But if you come to social media first, and then after social media now fight for justice, you now get to the show and you say, did you report the case? No, I didn't report it. I told my Twitter lawyers and judges. I mean, how would that sound? So I feel that as much as the Nigerian government and their system, they are still trying to be better. I feel that if you have been harassed, if you have been assaulted, you have a case, a strong case. Let me just tell you, you have a case. So you can walk into your nearest police station, report the case as soon as possible, as soon as incident happens. Though I know it's not easy, but you have to.
But you know, like, not to cut you short, sorry to cut you short, but then a lot of times, a lot of girls don't want to report because of the stigma that surrounds them. You know, when I didn't report immediately to my mom, despite the fact that we didn't have such a very strong relationship, nobody else would say, oh, Mommy, see, when you come back from an errand that you would say, Mommy, see, I see this will happen. When I came back, I went to my room. And the reason why I thought about it was because this is a family friend. If I tell my mom that, the first thing they're going to do is go to the church, because this was our church member too. So they're going to go to the church, they're going to go to the pastor is going to call me, we're going to start having family meeting, they're going to call like 5 other pastors.
And you will
understand? And you have to say the story over and over and over again, and then you'll be feeling like, what if this, you know that feeling of, you don't want stress. You just don't want that stress, you just want to keep it to yourself. But the truth is that the more you keep it to yourself, the more it destroys you, the more you lose regard for men, and then the more you start embracing the bad side of feminism, like we're saying, do you understand? Because you're no longer a feminist because you're trying to do good, you're doing it now out of spite. And it's mostly because of your experiences in the past, because you were not able to speak out. So a lot of people,
if your parents can assist you, that's where the parents even come. They can assist you to be the ones to help you go and do all the struggles. Then they will just take you to the evaluating team where you explain your situation, and then they will help you analyze it. So and as guys too, please, I beg you, don't go with the hard guy. I will just bottle it up. Don't worry, now smalls. Voice it out, say how you feel. If you've been fondled, if you've been harassed, if you've been assaulted, if a girl harasses you, voice it out. I would like to tell you that the section 262 of the Criminal Law of Lagos State provides the sexual harassment, and it is felony punishable by 3 years imprisonment. So you can call 112 if you've been harassed or assaulted. 112 or 081 3796 0048. I will still drop the number below so that you can call anytime you have been assaulted or harassed. You can call these numbers if there are emergencies.
Say to everybody that has been assaulted or raped, you need to learn to forgive. Do you understand? Because like, forgiveness is very, very important in helping you let go of the past. You cannot let somebody else's mistake or somebody else's shiko come and affect your whole life and all the good things and all the good experiences that you would have in this life. Alright, so you have to learn to let go. You have to learn to forgive, like personally forgive, whether you report, whether you don't report. You have to learn to personally understand that this person is not in their right senses, and I'm not going to let your madness come and affect my own life. So you need to let go, and then, like I would say, you have to talk to Jesus, because it's only Jesus that won't disappoint you, that won't put you in such a situation, that won't put you in a bad way in any way.
It won't judge you
at all. Life is very, 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 very short. Nobody knows like when they're going to leave the world. So
we actually had
follow my business page.
Yeah, follow her, the West Shop Africa.
Yes.
Affordable female footwears. Yes, that's where you can get it. That's the home. That's all we can take today on the show. Please, I would like you to like this video. I would also like to see your comments in the comment section below. What do you think about the topic we're discussing? And please, if you haven't still subscribed, please subscribe and turn on your post notifications so you can see any videos, new videos that I drop. That's all we can take. Have a wonderful day ahead. I am still okay with me, and
And please remember.
bye.